Nithyanandam, let's start the manifesting power session with the Sadguru Vandana. Sit straight, visualize Swamiji in the third eye. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Karmanasatam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, welcome to Kailash Courtyard Manifesting Power Session. Welcome all of you. Such a amazing, heart-moving, melting satsang that Swamiji has given us. Really, we can experientially understand what is compassion. Such beautiful space Tyaga creates. That is why it is so sweet. When the Tyaga happens, it just dissolves the identity. That is why Tyaga is such a beautiful space, such a unconditional love. Swamiji always says when Gurukul Balasans are around him, it is a scene to be seen. Because such a beautiful space, they don't have any vested interest or calculativeness, but just simple love for Swamiji. They experience and joy that they experience. It is so beautiful to see that. And Swamiji says, everybody can experience that beautiful space if you cuddle with a baby or a pet animal. Simply you feel that beautiful space. So before you go to sleep, if you have a beautiful cuddle with a baby or a pet animal, you will have such a beautiful sleep. The simple, sweet space that happens, compassion, the real compassion, happens when we are in the space of Tyaga. Just unconditionally doing everything just for no reason. And simply integrated with Paramashiva, the ultimate oneness with Paramashiva, ultimate oneness with Swamiji, in gratitude, in prayerful space, and such a beautiful space. Now we'll go to Shastra Pramana that Swamiji has given from that beautiful space and start the power manifestation.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of materialization is taken from the Spanda Karika, section 3 of Vibhuti Spanda, Sutra 3.4 and 3.5. Yatha hi arto sputo drishta savadhanepi chetasi bhuyah sputataro bhati स्वबलोद्योगभावितः तथा यत्परमार्थेन येन यत्र यथा स्थितं तत्तथा बलमाक्रम्य न चिरात् सम्प्रवर्तते.
Such a beautiful sutra. Swamiji gives a translation. Indeed, as an object, when in spite of the attentiveness of the mind is perceived and seen indistinctively at first, then appears and manifests more distinctly and more clearly. When observed with the strength of one's visual power. So when yogi restores of the power of spanda, the highest essential nature that is in the one's essential dynamic pulsating nature of oneness with Sadashiva, then whatever things or object or idea actually exist in the highest dimension, in whichever form one seeks to know or manifest, whether in whichever place or time, in whichever state or dimension, that thing or the object at once, not after a long time, appears and manifests in the very same way. Here he says so beautifully when we are in complete listening, restful awareness, that happens when we are in such a beautiful space that Swamiji is describing, the Tyaga, when there is no identity. Our identity is a load on us constantly from our incompletion. It is projected. Switch off that whole thing. The laser beam that creates the picture, switch off the laser beam. Simply you will be in the oneness with Paramashiva, the deep oneness and deep silence and deep listening. You will enjoy that space with the ultimate space of manifesting the powers in all dimension. The yogi restores the power of spanda. The real power starts happening when Swamiji just let go everything, just connect to Muruga. He just went into the space of oneness with Muruga and manifested the reality. He raised himself to the higher level. The beautiful space, he enacts the whole thing for us to be very intense, highly intense, and take it to the next step, next possible, and completely aligned to what Swamiji is giving us. The Tyaga that we need to do is nothing to do with outside. Swamiji has done that for us. That is why he has made it very, very simple for us. We just need a simple integrity with Paramashiva, with Swamiji, and hold that space when he gives us any instruction, take it to the real core and manifest as reality. The more and more we take every word, not just for listening, but in reality, getting it grounded with that word that he gives us. He says compassion, and really being in compassion and really being the space of Tyaga and physically making a difference in your physical changes in your activity. That is really the Tyaga that we need to do. Constantly, we are running the outer world and trying to catch up with what Swamiji says is constantly the conflict we are only living. But if we decide to let go that which doesn't exist and catch up to what Swamiji says, the beautiful Tyaga space, constant remembrance of Paramashiva, constant remembrance of Swamiji, and deep oneness and deep earning in a prayerful and gratitude space, and that how he had a deep earning for Muruga. He enacted that fully for us to understand what is the deep earning that we need to have, the intensity that we need to have to catch the glimpse of the higher reality. Now we are going to have the instruction. Today we are going to do the materialization, the power of materialization. Here, contemplate on the whole satsang that Swamiji has given. And you can do materialization or you can do teleporting. You can have two pieces of paper and place in one of them vibhuti, kumkum, or any of the sacred ash on that. And you can move it to the other paper from the oneness space of Paramashiva. So let's sit straight with your head, neck, and backbone in a straight line. Let the Kundalini raise to your Agnya. Deeply inhale and exhale. Chant the Mahavakya, literally your being vibrates. Contemplate on each and every truth that Swamiji has given. Such melting satsang he gave. Just be with those words. Just melt down in prayerful and gratitude space that you have got such an amazing master coming to your home and literally melting you down. Hold that beautiful space and let's start chanting the Mahavakya.
See yourself as 25-headed, 50-handed Paramashiva, as eternally 16, youthful. Commit with Paramashiva. Only he exists. Anything else is delusion. Now, sit straight. We'll enter into the process.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivamam. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivamam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pool, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivamam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivamam.
So beautiful. Now let's take a picture of that, whatever is materialized, whatever Swamiji has shown. Take a picture and post it in Kailash Kotyar Manifesting Power page. Swamiji's Leela, all Swamiji's Leela are recorded in the Kailash Kotyar Manifesting Power page. You can click on it and in your own language, you can post whatever you have manifested. And if you can't see, it's gold dust and only in the hand you can see, you can just write a post of you manifested the power. Such a beautiful space Swamiji has shown. Let us go ahead and share this with the world. That's all we need to do. Whenever we share, it's a beautiful space we create for more and more people to experience the truth. The beautiful program Paramashivoham, just one satsang is like this. 21 days, if you get soaked in bliss under just Divya Shariri of Swamiji, continuously taking all the sessions just for you. How would that be? So go ahead and put the intention, the Paramashivam intention. Just when you make a sankalpa, Swamiji says life happens for you. That is the power of sankalpa, the willed. Once you are willed, simply it has to happen. So once you decide forever, I'm going to be with Swamiji, I want to be with Paramashivam program, simply it has to become reality for you. All these things Swamiji gives such a beautiful space for us to manifest the higher reality, higher dimensions of Paramashiva. So go ahead and register yourself in PSM intention. If you have any question, PSM corner, the Paramashivam registration which is given. If you need blessings, healing blessings, send a picture and to the mail address, and whatever the problem is, simply that healing will start happening. The Balasans will start doing the healing sessions. Swamiji has given such a beautiful space and made it as a practical as possible for us to realize the whole space of oneness with Paramashiva, the ultimate that he's creating, for us to understand the reality, the beautiful space that he's giving us for more and more completion to happen, more and more intensity for I am Paramashiva to happen, physically getting grounded, physically taking everything to the next level, because we understand only physical body. Swamiji always says, shut down your brain. Nothing in the brain that we need to change. Only in physical, being in awareness, being in listening with every action, doing the tyaga continuously, wherever the incompletion is, be doing the tyaga there and give up what we don't, it doesn't belong to us, and simply be in compassion with everybody. That is all he's saying for now, for us to manifest these powers. So let's surrender all the Shaktis and the powerful cognition that we have got to Swamiji's lotus feet. Let all the Shaktis become the Buddhi. More and more when we surrender, all the negative just disappears, and more the subtler part of the brains get activated. So let's surrender everything to Swamiji's lotus feet, and in deep prayerful and gratitude space, thanks Swamiji for whatever he has shown today. With that, let's sit straight, visualize Swamiji in your third eye, and let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Parameshivam Padaka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Swamiji. Let's see in the next power manifestation session. Nithyananda.